Welcome to the Candidly Cozy podcast.
Grab your tea and let's get cozy. Hi everyone, I'm Jolie.
And I'm Emily.
And welcome to the Candidly Cozy podcast, where we like to have genuine and candid conversation about everything related to the women experience.
This is your go-to spot for all things relatable, therapeutic, and empowering. Nothing is off the table, so grab your tea, your coffee, your wine, or water, and let's get cozy.
Yeah. So for today's episode,
I'm excited.
It's quite a fun one.
Yes.
So we're excited to do it. And we're going to talk about our pet peeves.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a long list of pet peeves. We have many more that we didn't even write, but we just picked a few that we're going to share with each other and get each other's reaction to.
Yeah, so we're going to go one by one and share each other's pet peeves and see what we think about it.
Yep. Let's get into the things that we find to be a little bit annoying. Yeah.
Could it be about each other?
I don't know.
Be about other people, but let's find out.
Okay. Number one.
Mm-hmm.
Not throwing any shade. But
I'm nervous.
But people that are always late.
Wow. I felt that.
Just a little bit.
Oh my God, the shade, guys, the shade. I'm sorry, people of color time, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Black people time.
No, it is a thing. Hispanics do the same thing.
Yeah, I'm trying, Emily.
I know.
It's whatever. It's okay.
It's okay. Mm-hmm. I love you too much to,
Yeah, I'm doing better, guys. I'm doing better.
Yeah, I think we'll just start an hour later. We'll just start an hour later to give you a little more time.
It's called Fashionably Late.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do better. It's kind of my pet peeve too, but I can't say that because I'm a hypocrite. For saying that, so. Yeah, so, okay, whatever. I'll just lie. Okay, so now it's my turn. I'm not going to throw shade, I promise. Okay. Well, I am. Not Emily, though.
Oh, okay.
So one of my pet peeves is people eating my food. I hate that. Especially, let's say it's, leftovers that I'm, looking forward to. It would piss me off because, let's say I had a long day, either at work or school, whatever. And, look who's decided to join us. I don't know if you can see.
Here. You have to get up and down again because you're not going to be able to get back up. Okay.
So, Emily's dog, Oliver, decides to join us. I think you can see him a little bit.
Come on. You have to get down and then come up. No, that way. This way. Come on. This is Oliver. I don't know if you can see him. So please ignore. Well, not ignore.
Please give him some love.
Enjoy the snoring.
Yeah. Show him some love. And he's part of our podcast.
He's
so
part of
three of us today.
Loyal member of the podcast.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, people eating my food.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. When I have a long day, especially at work or at school, I actually be thinking about the food. And it actually makes me smile. So, on my way back, even if I'm going through traffic or whatever, I'm thinking oh my gosh, I cannot wait to have my dessert that I've been saving for myself. I cannot wait to have that pasta, whatever I'm saving for myself. And when I come home, open the fridge and it's gone, guys, I see red. It really ruins my day.
No, I feel you.
Yeah.
That's kind of in line with people, when you're eating, people asking for some of your food.
Yeah, some people hate that.
I don't like sharing when it comes to food and drinks. One, because I'm just I don't know where your mouth has been. But also because if I'm eating something or I'm drinking something, I'm really enjoying it, I don't want to have to share it with someone.
You're like my sister. My sister hates sharing food.
I don't like sharing food.
So, I guess that's our pet peeve.
Yeah.
For me, people stealing my food.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't like that. I don't mind sharing food, if I feel I have enough or
Yeah, if I have enough. But if it's something that I'm really
good or you're enjoying.
I don't want to share it. I'm sorry.
No, I hear you about that. So, that's my pet peeve. So, let's see the next one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, let's see if Emily's gonna throw shade at me again.
No, it's okay. I won't. One of my pet peeves is people that interrupt you when you're speaking.
I hate that.
I feel that's something that everyone knows or has experienced, but that is just so
Yeah, that's my pet peeve too. It's since I was a little girl, I always hate that. I'm shocked that I don't have that on my list because I hate that.
It's just so rude. It's the kind of that person that does that is the person that is just responding and not actually listening,
paying attention to the conversation.
Yeah, because they're just interjecting themselves and like cutting you off. Like, it's just rude. Like, just let someone finish and then.
Yeah. No, I agree. I hate that. And then sometimes, like, when they interject, ooh, you know what I hate too? Is like, let's say I'm talking to someone. Let's say it's a 3-way conversation. So it's 3 of us talking. So I'm talking to person A and I'm saying something, and then the next person cut me off just to like say their own thing. I hate that too. It's still interrupting, but it's not like one-on-one interrupting. But like, I just hate interruption like all around.
Yeah, it's just don't do that. It's just rude.
Yeah, so I agree with that 100%. So I'll say that's one of my pet peeves too. Yeah.
I feel like we're going to agree with our pet peeves.
Yeah. So now it's my turn. Okay, that one has nothing to do with people. That one's just like a personal pet peeve of mine. So it's when you're showering and the temperature of the water changes.
That pisses me off.
Yeah, it pisses me off so much.
Oh my God.
Especially like, let's say like I'm showering and the water's like the perfect temperature. And then all of a sudden it gets too hot, or all of a sudden it gets too cold. And I hate it so much because I'm very sensitive to temperature changes. Yeah. And showering is like my happy place.
No, it is. I go in there with like a speaker. I have my music playing, especially if it's a hair wash day.
It's a vibe,
you know.
Yeah.
You gotta like set the mood in there.
Yeah, especially if it's like your
everything.
Yeah, everything shower.
Everything shower.
Yeah, it's such a vibe.
No, I definitely get that. I take really hot showers year round. I don't care if it's summer. I can't take a cold shower.
That's me too, but I'm learning not to take hot showers because apparently it's not
good
for your
it's
skin.
Not that great.
Yeah.
But if I'm like in the middle of a hot shower and then the water just gets so freaking cold, oh my God, I get so mad. Yeah. Or when you turn it on and it like takes forever to like switch to like the right temperature. I get so mad in there.
Yeah, same. Because I'll be in my mood. I'll be like singing, dancing, have my best ideas, like meditating in the shower, and then all of a sudden the temperature changes.
Or when it like changes so quick that it like burns, or it like
oh my gosh, I hate that. Yeah, that has happened to me. You have to jump out because it burns. Yeah,
that's horrible.
Yeah, so that's one of my pet peeves. It has nothing to do with people. It does, because some houses, you know, like let's say you're showering and someone else uses a faucet.
Oh yeah, in this house it's like one person at a time.
Yeah, my house too. You
can't be taking a shower at the same time.
Yeah, same. Like my house, although we have like multiple bathrooms, like but like let's say I'm showering and my sister uses the faucet downstairs. The water gets so hot for no reason. Yeah. So I guess it has to do with people. So when my family do that, sometimes we do that on purpose to be petty.
Oh my god.
Back in the day, but not anymore. So yeah, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. So yeah, now your turn.
A big pet peeve of mine, and I feel like more so now, because back in the day, I feel like we didn't really do this too much. But when you're speaking to someone and they're just like on their phone texting,
that's rude.
it just like irks me. Like I find it to be so rude, obviously, but also it's like, if I'm like talking to you, what is the need to be looking down at your phone and texting or having a conversation with someone else? Yeah. Because then I'm just talking and you're still there looking at your phone, and I'm just like,
it's rude.
Should I just stop talking?
Yeah, it's like improper etiquette. Yeah, it's part of like etiquette too. Like you should not have your phone on the table, should not have the phone when you're talking to someone else. It's just plain rude. Like I know, like we haven't had phones for so long, like with society, but like you should know better at this point. Like sometimes I'm on my phone when talking to someone doing something, but it's not like I'm texting. But I usually tell the person, I'm like, oh, by the way, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just like taking notes, because sometimes I do take notes while talking to people. Yeah. Like earlier when we were like planning for the podcast. We were doing like while we were talking to me, I was like taking notes. Yeah. You know, for the podcast. But it's not like me ignoring her. Like I'm acknowledging her and taking notes, but I always let the person know. Yeah. But a lot of the times when I speak with someone, I keep it in mind that I'm trying to give them all my attention, undivided attention. Yeah. But yeah, with that one, I agree with you.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
So don't do that. If you're a person that does that, just
Ew.
Put the phone down and like eye contact, engage in the conversation. Even if it's just for like a few seconds, it's just rude.
It is. And let's say you absolutely have to take a call or something, just let the other person know. Yeah. Yeah, or absolutely have to answer a text message, like your boss is texting you, whatever. Yeah. Just let the other person know, which I do, but like I try not to do that.
Yeah, I find myself always in that situation.
Girl, who you be talking to?
Yeah.
So I agree with that pet peeve.
Okay.
So now it's my turn. So let's see. Oh my gosh. I think as of right now, it's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like when I was a child, like people interrupting me was my biggest pet peeve. But now it's like one of my biggest pet peeves is like people being in my business.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that so much.
Now, who are these people though?
Could be anyone.
Even
Could
family?
Anyone. Yeah, family, yeah, friends. And like I think it's complicated, but like, you know, there's certain aspects of my life that's complicated, and you know, I accept that. Yeah. And I do like acknowledge that sometimes people are trying to make conversation, or people do care and they do want to know about certain aspects of your life. But for me, like, I don't know, I get really uncomfortable. So like people asking me questions about, you know, my finances or like my career. Like, let's say I'm like right now I'm like in a weird spot career wise. Like I'm pivoting into different in a different avenue. So it's like a really weird spot. So I'm not that comfortable talking about it yet. But like when people ask me about it, it gets so uncomfortable. Or like asking me about my dating life, or it can be anything.
Yeah. Is it like because you feel people are like not genuine and asking you, like they're just being nosy, or you feel like these people are like actually like caring and they want to know like how you're doing and like what you're doing?
I found like it's a mix. Because I do recognize some people just being nosy for no reason, or just they're waiting for a downfall or whatnot. And like I said, it's a mix of like, you know, friends, family, it could be anyone. Some people, yeah, they are genuine. I do entertain that conversation a little bit, but like for me, like I don't like it.
Yeah, it's annoying to have to like get into that.
Yeah,
into those things with people.
Yeah, especially uncomfortable conversations. Some people, they know the topic is uncomfortable for me, and they still ask, and they still want to, you know, get to know my business and whatnot. I guess maybe because I'm more like I'll say like although like I am a yapper, I do like keep to myself about some things. Like I do have some things that I just don't really discuss much. But when people try to get into that, like I don't like that. So that's one of my biggest pet peeves right now.
So just stop. Mind your business.
Yeah, mind your business. I feel like I'm throwing shade to a lot of people, but I love you guys. It's just like, I don't like talking right now.
Yeah, sometimes it's just, you know, you just feel that way.
Yeah, and one thing I really appreciate about Emily and our friendship, I think, like with Emily, like you don't ever make me uncomfortable like that.
Oh, I thought you was like comfortable. I was like,
no,
damn,
uncomfortable.
I'm really messing up in this relationship.
Yeah, no, you don't do that. Like, and like I really appreciate you for that, because like I think like we've discussed some uncomfortable topics before, but you never really press me on it.
Yeah,
or you never like push, you know, some things, because like I can say like there's like this one like experience I had with Emily, which made me really appreciate our friendship even more. Like there's this one time, like I think I was going through something. I don't remember what I was going through, and you wanted to hang out with me, but I didn't want to tell you that. But I think you had an idea that like I was going through something. I'm like, I don't know, this, that, and third. Maybe, you know, we could, you know, push it off. And you're like, oh, let's walk to the park.
Yeah.
And like I'm like, oh wow, like she probably like felt like, you know, like I'm probably going through something, but like she offered going to the park, which would be like such an easier thing for me to do at the moment, which I really appreciate you for that. I don't think you realize that, but I'm no, like, wow, that really, like, I really appreciate her for, you know, picking that up and like not pushing, but like she still wanted to hang out with me. She's like, oh, let's just walk to the park and just, you know, make it easy on me.
Yeah, actually I remember that day.
Yeah. We didn't really talk much about like what I was going through, but like she figured something out.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Oh yeah, I really appreciate you for that.
Thank
yes.
You're my bestie.
Yes.
Okay. On to the next one.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Are you ready for this one? No, it has nothing to do with you.
Okay.
But I feel like maybe we've kind of touched upon it, but it has to do with people that always have to like one up you.
Oh so like that too.
I just find that to be so annoying. Can I just share my experience and you not have to like your experience have to like surpass mine? Like just listen to me. Just listen to what I experienced. Listen to what I went through. Listen to what I was feeling and stuff like that, or whatever. And just like don't give me your experience with the same thing. Like I just need you to listen to me. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I hear you about that. I think the thing is like I know where people are coming from with that. I feel like a lot of the times when people do that,
I feel like they're narcissistic.
No, they could be. They could be
a little bit.
But I realize when people do that, it's because they want to relate to you, be relatable.
But they're doing it the wrong way.
I don't think people realize that. A lot of people don't really self-reflect. And I used to do that back in the day, and then I realized like how it come off, and then I'm like, oh, I can't.
I really have never felt that from you though.
Yeah, because I self-reflect a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. And then I realized like, you know, some people like, even with my sister, like she would point certain things out. I'm like, wow, I didn't realize I was doing that. You know, I think I was like being supportive. But now I learned, like, being supportive to someone, sometimes it's not what you think it is.
Mm-hmm.
So like now I know, like, to just listen to the people, to the person, let them vent, let them talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I know where you're coming from. It is annoying.
It's very annoying.
Yeah. So I guess it's my turn. It's on social media and in person. It's like when people call women females.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, like when men call women females. No, it's so rude. It's like, I'm not an animal. Why are you calling me a female?
Oh.
Yeah, just call me a woman. I'm a woman.
Okay.
To me, that's a red flag. When a man call a woman female, or a woman call women female, it's just like,
I don't feel like people usually just say that.
People do.
Really?
People do. On social media too, yeah. I guess you're not around people that much, which is good. You're not around these type of people that much. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I'm trying to think of like when I would even say that word instead of women or woman.
The red pillars. That's how. Yeah, some of them call women females when they're like complaining about women. Like, oh my gosh, females are like this. Females are like that.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's like.
But I don't be on that side of
saying
social media.
Female in a replacement of like some other word.
Yeah.
Like it just sounds
being disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't like it at all.
No, we don't like that. We don't stand for that.
Yeah, even if you're being casual, because some people it's part of their vocabulary, and they're just being casual and they just say it.
Yeah, it definitely sounds a little off.
Yeah, like I notice it every time people do it, and like to me it just turns me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's one of my pet peeves. Now it's your turn.
This is kind of like the phone thing when someone's talking to you, but people that are on their phone when you're watching a movie or TV, like that just bothers me so much. Like, can't you just sit
or like
for an hour or 2
like
hours?
They're texting
yeah, like they're just like on their phone and like scrolling and stuff, and it's just like, can you just watch?
Oh wow!
Like I don't get it.
Do you get annoyed when people talk like while watching?
Not necessarily. Well, it depends. If you're asking me a question every 5 seconds about what's happening or about what's going to happen, and we're just like, it's the first time we're watching something, then yeah, I'm gonna be annoyed with you. But like, I don't mind, because I'm definitely someone that's like, oh, what did they say? Or like, oh, is that the person that whatever? Like,
yeah, that's how I am. I'm okay with. I do talk like during movies.
I'm okay with that.
I like how to say like.
But you have to pay attention.
No, I am paying attention. I'm like, I would like say things like, oh, what is this character doing? Oh, didn't she do that? Yeah, isn't that the old character?
I like speak. I say the things that I'm seeing. I'm like, oh, like I narrate what's happening.
Yeah, I have like
that's okay
about like the movie.
Exactly, that's okay. But when you're like not paying attention because you're just like scrolling on your phone and you're like not even watching, why are you even
What's
there?
the point? Yeah.
You just put your phone down and just sit for like 2 hours and watch something.
No, I hear you. I am on my phone like while I'm watching movies, but not texting. I'm the type of person, like after I watch a movie, I like Google the actors, Google everything. Oh yeah,
that's me. That's that. Now you see, that's different. If you're like trying to see like, oh, when the movie came out, or who this actor is, or you see someone, you're like, oh, he's cute. I wonder what
that's me. While watching a movie, while watching a movie, I actually like would Google like things about the movie. Like let's say there's like they bring up like a subject matter that I never heard about. I'm like, I would Google it or I'll take notes. I'm like, I'm gonna look that up. Or something I do like while watching movies or shows, like if I hear a word I never heard before, I'm like, what is that? I Google it, like see what it's about. So I do that, but I'm not texting.
But that's like, I'm talking about people that like
just
are just texting, or they're like on social media scrolling, like blatantly not watching.
And then they ask you like, what just happened?
Yeah, like you're annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying. I don't think it bothers me as much because I don't pay attention.
It irks me.
Like, so I want to say that's one of my pet peeves, but I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now it's my turn. Let's see. Oh, negative people. Yeah, I don't like negative people. I don't like being around negative people. And sometimes you can't avoid them. There's some negative people you just can't avoid. Let's say I say something about a movie, and then they have something negative to say about the movie. Or let's say I have a plan to go to a restaurant. They have something negative to say about the restaurant. Yeah. Something negative to say about, your plans. Or they're negative about themselves too. It can make you uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't like being around negative people.
No, yeah, I get that. Yeah. I remember like, what was it, last week I was like asking you like, am I a negative person?
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like
you think you are negative.
I really thought I was.
No, I'm around negative people, so I'm like, okay. Yeah, you're not.
But no, I totally get that. Have you ever seen the SNL skit of I forgot what her name is. I think it's like Debbie Downer or something like that.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one.
It's so funny. She always has something negative to say.
Maybe I've seen it.
I'll show you some clips because it's like funny when they like break character and they start laughing. But it's like that. It's like, yeah, if you're like, oh, this restaurant's so good, they'll be like, oh, the food was horrible, or I heard that this happened there, or whatever.
Yes, they always have a negative story to say about that. Let's say I'm going on a cruise. You know that people tend to die on cruises or whatnot, or like Jesus. I watch. Yeah, I know people like that, or like.
Yeah, no, that's horrible. That's draining.
It is
to be around a person like that.
Yeah, negative people drain me. They actually drain me. Right. So. Yeah, being around negative people is one of my pet peeves. But sometimes you can't be like you can't avoid them because you either work with them or like sometimes you're your friends, sometimes you're family members. So I just learned to deal with them. So but I don't like being around them. So yeah.
No, I get that. That's understandable.
Yeah,
it's better to be around people that are more
positive, optimistic. I don't expect everyone to be optimistic or positive.
Not every situation is gonna be like that, but
negative I can't do. I can't do cynical. Some people are cynical and I'm okay with that. I can like be around a cynical person. Like I can entertain it for a little bit, but negative person, no.
Sorry.
Yeah. And I'm very optimistic, so like
yeah, you definitely are.
It does drain me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's your turn.
Another one. So, I'm gonna go for one that's very like girl related, and it's like, can we just stop leaving our hair on the bathroom floor or on the shower wall? Like, can we just pick up after ourselves? Or people that leave their brush full of hair.
It bothers you.
I brush my hair. I take the hairs out of the brush and I throw it out.
Yeah, that's me when I.
But people that just leave hair like all over the place in the bathroom, I'm just like, oh my god.
Are you talking about like when you have guests over?
Especially when it's guests.
Like for me, like when I have guests over, I have my expectations really low. That's just me. So like whenever like they do whatever, I'm like, it's not like I expect them to do much anyway.
It's just annoying.
No, I hear you.
How do you not see all the hair on the floor?
Some people, that's how they live. Like, and they don't. Yeah,
I just can't.
Care. Yeah.
So yeah, that's a big one for me.
So if you ever go to Emily's place and you stay over,
just clean after yourself. Your hair, guys.
Pick up your hair.
Jeez.
Let's see. Okay, so the next one is gossip, which is something I say like, well, for me, like the older I get, the less like I just can't do gossip.
Yeah.
Like when I was like much younger, like in high school, everyone was doing it, but I was doing it as well.
We were doing it, but not in like with cruel intention or anything like that. It was just like
to be part of the crew and whatnot.
It's just gossiping, yeah.
But now, like as an adult, it's not for me. And the thing about gossip is, as an adult, is you don't only do it like at work and whatnot. There's also social media, and I notice like people do gossip a lot on social media. Celebrity gossip. I can't even do celebrity gossip. Or like influencer gossip. Like my TikTok doesn't even show me that. The algorithm.
Oh, you're lucky you.
Yeah, like I don't even.
It tries to push that into my stuff, and I'm like, nope. I just keep going.
Like I would hear about it from like other TikTokers that I follow.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't show me the direct like gossip and whatnot. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I did not know TikTokers even had gossip. Yeah. Like I didn't even know. So yeah, because like for me, I just think it's a waste of time, a waste of energy.
It really is though.
Yeah, I'd rather put that energy back into myself. And like for me, like instead of talking negatively about someone else, I'd rather talk like about like things that will make my life better. Or like I like talking or like things that can make someone else's life better. Because the older I get, the more like I realize how valuable positivity is.
Oh yes.
And having positivity in my life, like it's good. And then another thing, I realize the older I get is you have to pay attention to the type of content you consume.
Yes.
Like, so, negativity, it does affect you in your life.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I avoid gossip. I avoid gossip channels. I avoid gossip platforms. I block them, like the shade room, all that. I block them. I can't see that. And sometimes it can be hard for you to avoid gossip altogether because people do send you stuff.
Yeah.
So like, let's say like a celebrity news that's big right now, I do see that on my social media. People do send it to me. But I guess it's something, I just have to deal with. But it's one of my pet peeves.
Yes, yeah. I get that though. I think as you mature, that's maturity right there.
Yeah, look at me.
As you mature, like gossip just becomes something that's just it's like a waste.
It is a waste. Yeah, it's a waste of time.
Don't get me wrong. There's some gossip that's like nice to like just chat about, fun. But
like, I do it from time to time. But but it's not like something that consumes my time or anything like that. Yeah.
No, and it shouldn't.
Yeah. So that's one of my pet peeves.
Okay.
Now it's your turn.
Another pet peeve of mine. It bothers me when people slurp when they're eating. When they're eating or drinking.
You're not gonna like South Korea or Japan, girl.
It's just like every single time you have to.
Girl, don't watch mukbang videos.
Yikes. Can you just put the spoon or the fork in your mouth, close your mouth, like do what you need to do.
Like be quiet.
I don't need to hear everything.
Oh, I hate like chewing sounds. Like
that doesn't bother me. I actually enjoy hearing people chew.
No, that bothers me.
I like hearing people chew.
Slurping doesn't bother me as much.
Can we just stop with the slurping?
Girl, you can't watch. Well, apparently it's proper etiquette in certain countries in Asia, in Japan and South Korea to slurp. Like it's not like slurping like being loud and rude, but like slurping to show like, oh, the food is so good that I have to slurp it. You know, show appreciation of the food. You know,
I guess
to the chef. So apparently, like in some cultures, it's proper etiquette. But I know in my culture, like Haitian culture, like it's rude.
Yeah,
like Haitians hate the sound of slurping, and Haitians, you know, some etiquette is a little weird. Like whistling is rude in Haitian culture too.
Really?
Yeah. So I guess any sound with mouths. I'm kidding. But no, I get it. Yeah. It doesn't bother me, but the sound of chewing, that bothers me.
It's just the constant like that bothers me.
Yeah. Or like for me, the sound of big gulps, like
I don't mind that.
It bothers me. Bad. I've learned not to get as annoyed by it because like when you're out at dinner, like out and about with people are gonna do whatever they want to do. So I've learned to kind of like ignore it. But like if I'm like face to face with someone and they're like chewing loudly, I hear it.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I'm like, calm down, calm down, calm down.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm not like that. I don't mind the sound of chewing. It's just the slurping that just bothers me.
I think there's a word for it. I know like people who get like upset at the sound of chewing. There's a word
for that. Yeah. I don't know if it's like the same with like the slurping.
We can look that up.
Yeah, I don't mind chewing. It's just the slurping. Just stop slurping.
Yeah. The chewing doesn't bother me as much, but when it's loud, it does. So now I hear you about that, but it doesn't bother me as much. So is it my turn? Yeah.
Yes.
My turn. So the next one is when people ask me to do things last minute.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I hate that.
As like an introvert, as like an anxious person, I can't do it.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I just get so stressed out. You need to give me time. Like I need to know. Tell me 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's me. Like give me like at least 2 days. Like I'm fine with giving 2 days.
2 weeks.
Okay, now I know to give Emily 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
But for me, like at least give me 2 days. Like if you want to hang out with me, I understand. Now we're adults. You know, people's schedules are all over the place and whatnot. Like I understand that, but like I'm okay. Like if you mention it to me throughout the week, if you mention that, oh, I might be free this weekend. We might go out. So in my head, I'm like,
you have like an expectation of like, oh, this might happen.
Yeah, this might happen last minute. But like if you like tell me last minute, oh, you gotta do this. Oh, you gotta go out. Or you gotta.
I don't like that.
Or like let's say a manager asked me to do things last minute, and it could be anyone. So let's say
that actually happened to me on Friday.
They asked to do something last minute.
Yeah. I was panicking.
No, for me, I get pissed. I get like,
yeah.
In my head, I'm like, I get so annoyed.
It's either I get really mad or I get really scared.
Yeah, I do get anxious too, but like a lot of times I just ignore you. It sounds so bad. A lot of times I'm just like, oh, I can't.
If you have like do not disturb, like that's an excuse for not seeing the message.
I'm a do not disturb.
Yes, I know you are.
Everyone always makes fun of me.
What is it? I always notify anyways or whatever. I always click that.
Yeah, people always like make fun of me. I'm like the do not disturb queen because I don't like to be disturbed. Yeah. But yeah, to me, it's like kind of like you're not respecting my time. You're not thinking like, do I not have other priorities, other things? You think like I'm gonna like do this for you right away just because you asked me? Yeah, I don't like that.
And then you also feel kind of guilty.
I don't.
I do. I always feel like, oh my god, they probably think I'm horrible if I say no. So there's like a thing there. It's like learning to say no more. But But I always feel guilty, like, but it stresses me out. I can't do last minute things. Like, don't do that to me.
Yeah, me too. I don't do it. Like, like I said, if I had the expectation beforehand, I'm not upset. I'm like,
if it was like, oh, Saturday, we've been talking about it for like the past week. Like, oh, we might do something Saturday. Oh, maybe we'll do it after 12 o'clock. Or, oh, it's going to be these people. And then Friday comes around and you're like, oh, yeah, it's on. We're going to do it at this time. These people are definitely going. Like, okay, you've like let me know. Like, I know the people. I know the place. I know the time. But if you just like out of nowhere, just like, hey, Saturday, these people, you coming? I'm like, I don't know.
Maybe I should be like more understanding, because
no, people that do that are just like, they don't think you have anything going on.
I don't know, I hate that. Yeah, I hate that. But like, I understand with like adult scheduling.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so like I'm not as like strict with that, but like sometimes like when you ask me things like 2 hours before, 3 hours before,
no, like I can't.
I can't. But like, give me 2 days. Like for me, like 2 days is reasonable. Guys, 2 days is reasonable.
2 days of notice. For me, I need 2 weeks. I need to mentally prepare myself.
Yeah, or like if you mention it throughout the week, it's reasonable. Like I can do 1 day notice, but as long as it's reasonable.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's one of my pet peeves.
I don't know. Depends on what it is, but yeah.
Yeah, it depends on what it is.
I definitely agree. Next one for me. Okay. This is... Is it shame? I don't want to... No, it's not for you. Well, actually...
okay.
No, kind of, but not kind of.
Okay.
People that make reality TV shows, like their whole personality.
That's not me.
No. Yeah. But you said like dating shows is what you're trying to like...
Yeah, I'm weaning myself
off of that, but like shows, that's what I'm saying. It's not really you, but you kind of fit into it a little bit, but not really.
No, yeah, not really.
Because you don't make that your personality.
No, I don't watch shows that much too. No, like I just watch them like for fun.
But when people make it like their whole thing, like it's literally all they talk about, or they compare anything that's going on with those shows. It's just like,
I know these people you're talking about.
Can we just get our heads out of that and just be like person in the world?
Yeah, some people are obsessed with like shows like Love is Blind, and like all they talk about is Love is Blind, the people from Love is Blind and whatnot. Yeah, some people like that's the only conversation they can make, and I do get that. It can be annoying.
It's kind of like guys with like football, you know?
Yeah,
like when it's like that. I don't know, that season or that time.
That's all they talk about.
That's all they talk about. I'm just like, guys.
Yeah,
there's more in life than football.
No, I understand. Yeah,
but then at the same time, it's like for us, soccer is like everything
big in our culture. Yeah,
so it's like. But I just think soccer is just superior to football. So
I have my opinion. That's for another day.
But reality TV, like it's just when it's too much, when you're just too obsessed. I'm sorry, it's just annoying.
They don't bother me as much. I just take a note of it in my head. But yeah, to me that it doesn't bother me. But I understand. So guys, we're rounding up to our last pet peeves. So I don't know if it's a good one, but like. I think you probably could relate to that one. And a lot of people could probably relate to that one is loud people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah, that's
I get that.
Yeah, so like especially like people who are loud for no reason, like especially in the morning. So let's say it's 7 a.m. I'm at work. Someone's loud for no reason. I'm like, like I just woke up. I want to be in bed. Why are you loud? Yeah. And like I think like the older I got, like the less I can tolerate loud noises. I don't know what it is. Even like if I'm watching a movie and someone's yelling, it bothers me. It triggers me.
Really? In the movie?
Yes. Oh. Like videos. Like if I'm watching, like I can't do loud content creators. Like if I'm watching like a video or like a short form content and the content creator's loud or like they're screaming and whatnot, I can't do it. And I know like it's, some people like that because some content creators, that's their niche.
Yeah.
But I personally can't do it. I don't know, maybe.
No, yeah, I get the loud thing. I get it. Because, like, there's sometimes people that just talk very loud.
Yeah, they talk very loud. Or they're screaming. To me, it's rude. I can't do it.
For me, it gets me, like, I get nervous because I feel like there's people around us and they're talking very loud. And I'm just like, oh, my God. People are probably like, why is this person screaming?
Yeah, like, I get nervous, too. I know there are some situations, it's understandable. For me, like, when I, at my, like, old job, like, sometimes I would have to, like, speak louder to like older people because they don't hear that well, and like I understand like when I'm speaking to my grandma on the phone I have to like yell for her to hear
yeah,
me.
Yeah.
So like in these situations, I understand, but like whenever I hear loudness, it does bother me. Even like, okay, it might sound like a little crazy. So let's say I'm in someone's car and they're playing music too loud.
Really?
That bothers me.
I like playing music loud in the car.
I get anxiety.
Does it?
That gives me anxiety because I'm like, what if there's like a firefighter behind us? Are we gonna be able to hear it? What if there's like a police officer behind us? What if there's something we need to hear? So like I don't, that bothers me. Even if it's someone, like if I'm in the car, like it gives me anxiety. But even if like I'm in this, like I'm walking and then someone's in a car playing loud music. Oh, they drive by
with the loud
music. To me, it's so obnoxious.
Yeah, they do that a lot over here.
Yeah, in New York, they do that a lot in New York City.
I get that.
So
I'll make sure not to put my music too loud.
Yeah, it gives me a lot of anxiety. Yeah. So
that's interesting.
That's one of my pet peeves.
Okay.
My last pet peeve.
Your last pet peeve. Yeah. My last pet peeve has, it kind of goes for both. I think guys and girls game, but like excessive gaming.
Ooh. I have my thoughts on that too. Oh, by the way, if you're hearing snoring, that's Oliver.
That's Ollie. I don't know if you'll actually be able to hear him though.
Yeah, just in case you hear it. I just wanted to
just for like some ASMR, we should just put the mic by his nose to hear him snore. But yes, excessive gaming, like it's just I can't do it.
I understand, especially like at our age.
I just feel like the older weird. I mean, I know people have very polar opinions, polar opposite opinions about this, but
it could be their hobbies. Yeah,
I can't get behind it.
Like I said, I have my own thoughts about it, and I know it can be like there's a lot of opinions about it, so I'll save it for another day. But no, I get it.
It's annoying.
Yeah, especially like if I'm dating someone, they are. Oh, I'm saying too much. Another day, another time. Another day, another time.
Yes, another episode.
Yes. But guys, we would love to hear about your pet peeves. Yes.
I really wanted to do like a mix of different things for mine. So it'd be interesting to hear other people's
pet peeves and see if you guys can relate to our pet peeves,
or like certain topics that you want pet peeves about, like dating pet peeves,
friendship pet peeves.
Friendship pet peeves, or like travel pet peeves. Like there's just so many things you can have pet peeves about. So let us know.
Let us know if you enjoyed this video. We had a lot of fun filming.
Yeah, it was very different from the first 3 videos.
Yes. So if you enjoyed this, we can like make other pet peeve videos.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let us know in the comment section and like share your pet peeves.
Yes, let us know.
Yeah, share which pet peeves you find interesting.
Yes.
That we shared or like you can relate to. Yeah, so join the conversation. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes. Follow us on all our socials. We are at Candidly Cozy Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts.
Yes, and with that, we love you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're having so much fun, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yep, we'll see you with a new one very soon. Stay cozy.
Stay cozy. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay, should we make the heart?
Oh, yeah.